Good artists copy, great artists steal. I cry when I watch talent shows, especially during the auditions. The candidate is giving it his all on stage, cameras rolling. Years of practice, years of dreaming, building up to this one truly vulnerable moment. Showing the world who you are. It's not the talent that gets me, it's a person pulling away the mask, showing their soul, expressing themselves through their talent, and being seen, being finally accepted for the very thing they carried and built in isolation for so long. They've put in their 10,000 hours. I can't sing, I can't dance, I don't play any instruments. I won't be standing on any stage anytime soon, if ever. But I realized I have put in my 10,000 hours too. And so have you. We all listen to music and we sang along, even if we can't sing worth shit because we felt it. It's the most universal language we have. But for those of us who have no musical talent, we resorted to collecting our favorite songs that best expressed our feelings and struggles, belting along while driving, hoping no camera would ever catch it. I realized something else, AI is here to stay. You may have noticed. So AI slop ensued, and people got into a frenzy about all the theft of artistry. But I have known for a long time now that everything is a remix. So I remix everything. I have expressed myself creatively, mainly through my photography and some writing. Not good writing, but expressing myself nonetheless. When I realized AI was finally here and tried coming up with some original images at first, I found it to be an impossible task. Everything I could come up with was derivative, because I had to draw upon pre-existing visual styles, and I can't draw worth shit either. Still, it was a new venue to express myself. When I take a photo, I paint with light, sure, but it's still simply capturing reality out there and translating a moment into my personal framework. When AI music generating came along, it was even worse. Having no musical skills at all, I could surely only create derivative drab. But I'm a lifelong learner, growing through experimenting, and I already knew about expressing myself through writing, and I sure knew a lot about what music I like. In fact, I'm the best in the world at that. So I started creating my own AI songs, even though I knew nothing of songwriting, simply to express myself in a new way. Journaling morphed. I won't argue the merits of journaling here, nor those of a second brain. I prefer pointing out my frustrations instead, because to me those are opportunities. Resolving them are not simply improvements, because if they were easily improved away, they wouldn't have amounted to frustrations. Resolving them requires actual innovation. Journaling is stationary and cerebral. The critical mind is ever present to judge and censor poems, describe feelings. I don't want to read feelings, I want to feel feelings. So music, throw in journaling, poetry, or even stupid fun, lols and nonsense, and your 10,000 hours of selecting and reliving emotions. And use that AI as a translator, as a neural to audio bridge, translating raw intent into high fidelity execution. playlist of personal songs. As I kept creating my own songs, I started organizing them into playlists. And I found myself listening more and more to my own songs, mirroring my own feelings back to me, and less to all those carefully crafted playlists of songs that told stories others lived. Sure, those stories often mirror what I feel, but they are not my actual lived experience. When I took a photo, I was there in that moment. It was my moment, which is why my photos are still of more value to me than looking at photos that are true works of art. My master's way more skilled than I could ever be, because I wasn't there in their moments. So I'll share my playlist wide. Some of it might resonate with you, but that's not the point. The point is that I'm seeing a future where people will find ways to use AI to finally express their most inner thoughts and feelings in ways that don't require mastering some skill set for 10,000 hours first. An image is worth 1,000 words. A song is worth 1,000 journal entries. I want to live in a world where artists are remunerated correctly, where they can live instead of having to earn a living. I won't debate the theft angle here, though it's complex, and I blog about complexity all the time. So my point is, I can't read my journaling when I'm driving, but I can sing along my own songs now, though. And let me tell you, it's something else, and no longer reserved to singer-songwriters. Good artists copy, great artists steal, grandmaster artist remix.